there is two things that you need to do, and it's not even trading, because the strategy that you are using, it probably works. Most likely it works. You get what I'm saying? But it seemed like every time you go and put in a trade, you lose because you are entering off of like this trade here, for example. You could have entered off of. You could have entered off of this fair value gap, which I did take this. I did do this mistake. Let me delete this. I did make this mistake of entering off of this fair value gap right here and trying to sell. But of course, once going in for this trade right here, I'm going to get my stop loss hit. You feel me? My stop loss is going to get hit because I had it above here like that. And boom, but why? You ask yourself, why do your trade? It's because when you trade, you don't have a narrative behind your trading. Now, you don't have a goal. You just know, okay, I see a fair value gap, I go down. No, nigga, you need to study and do before you get onto the trades and get onto the charts. Ask yourself, why would the market go this way? Or is this a valid trade? Ask yourself, I promise you, once I start asking myself, okay, why would the market go this way? You feel me? I took this trade right here, and this was a great trade. You want to know why? Because I asked myself, why would it go this way? And I'm going to explain to y'all with me asking that, how that stuff play out. Because we know, y'all probably know ICT concepts, but y'all not using them the correct way. Y'all see a fair value gap or inverse fair value gap and think that's what you can. No, look. Okay, so this trade that I took today, we see that as we can see here, this box right here, this red box is London session. Okay, this is London session. This blue box is Asia session. Usually, like I told y'all in the previous video, what I usually like to learn, what I like to take in is the previous sessions, like what they did. So in Asia we just dropped, then in London we pushed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're not above it, but we pushed up. So I'm expecting us to drop back down during the during the New York session. And plus, we also have been very high, like at all-time highs in the previous week. But as you can also see, we've been going in a kind of a downtrend. You get what I'm saying? We've been going in a downtrend. You feel? So I'm looking for us to continue that, and as you boys can see, we just dumped today to the freaking what? We was at the moon, now we on Earth, my nigga. We touching gravel. But I seen that we had we pushed up during London session. Another thing that I seen is an S&T, but the crazy thing is it was a bullish S&T. It wasn't a bearish S&T. It was a bullish S&T. Now let me show you what I mean. But yeah, so okay. During London session, as we can see here, if we look at this, let's go back. Let's pull this thing back right here like that. Let's go back to that bad boy, like right here. We go back to right there. Okay, as we can see right here, we during ES, we come and sweep this low, right? Okay, we sweep this low, but if we go to NASDAQ, nigga, we nowhere near that low. You get what I'm saying? We're nowhere near that low, okay? So I woke up in the morning time and I seen that. I was like, okay, I seen that we didn't take out London. We haven't taken out London lows yet. Cool. I want to see us, of course before we go down, we have to go up, right? So I was looking for a form of manipulation of us to enter in a 5-minute fair value gap initially, right? Boom. I see this 5-minute fair value gap right here. I wait for the tap and a sweep of liquidity. I didn't want to see a full candle. I wanted to see like a sweep into it, and like how these candles were approaching. I liked it. You feel me? I like how it was coming up. Boom, sweep. I entered in right here because it's a sweep, and it looked like we were going down. And I had my like take profit initially right here. I had my take profit right here, which was a pretty decent trade. You feel me? I had like at the 150s, I think, which was a pretty decent trade. Don't get me wrong, this trade wasn't bad, but we wasn't done. You feel me? Like if we go to ES, look how far we are from the top, but look how up top we are doing NASDAQ. You feel me? So the market has to balance itself in order for us to push down. Okay, this is why I say you have to have a narrative before you trade. You don't have to overcomplicate it. I feel like I might have overcomplicate. I'm overcomplicating it now because I was seeing all of these things were playing into a part when I'm about to enter a trade. So I see that I lose this trade. I actually called it out of my Discord server. Called it out of my server. I'll be transparent with everybody. I lost this trade. This was an L trade. Lost like $300. I'm like, dang, okay. Next trade, I'm still looking for sales because I know we're coming down and we taking out this sell side liquidity down here. We already took our buy side liquidity. You know what I'm saying? Took our buy side liquidity. It's no reason for us not to go down. You know what I'm saying? But why haven't we going down? It's cool. We haven't. The market moves in the power of three. You feel me? Accumulation and manipulation and distribution. Okay, so when I seen that, I was like, man, we didn't. I was scared to take this first trade because I was like, we haven't manipulated in the market yet, but we might just still push down because we're entering off a fair value gap and we respected it. No, okay. Next thing you know, of course, after that, we push down, then we push up. Okay, I'm thinking we finna come inside of this fair value gap again and then push back down. No, we shoot right back up. You get what I'm saying? Boom. Here, this is the perfect example of having a narrative. Okay, once I see this here, right? Once I see this here, this thing right here played 3 different roles right here. First, we manipulated internally, okay? Internally on the 1 minute and on the 5 minute, all of that, we manipulated internally on the internal liquidity. Okay, cool. We also over here, if you look over here to the left, we enter inside of a 5 minute fair value gap during Asia session. Okay, cool. This also plays a part. We in a 5 minute fair value gap. We just manipulated and we have a liquidity sweep. But another thing that a lot of people don't use, I like to trade with NASDAQ and ES on my side. You know what I'm saying? Like side to side. ES also was entering into the 15-minute fair value gap and it was respecting it. We also touched this 15-minute fair value gap on ES and we respected it every single time. Now, when I took this first trade, we was initially down here, right? When I took the first trade, we was down here. We also had manipulation and eternally on the on NASDAQ. Dang, I just had like a brain freeze because my mind was like, dang, like nigga, I was cooking during this trade. You get what I'm saying? So we also have a liquidity sweep and eternal manipulation inside of ES as well, and we push up into a fair value gap that we also have already respected in the past. These confluences all stacked on top of each other make a good trade. This is what makes a good trade. And I had a narrative. My narrative was already set of us moving down because I was like, hey, we haven't took out London lows down here, right? We haven't took out London lows on NASDAQ. I want to see us take out those lows. We already climbed up all the way and took out buy side liquidity. It's no reason for us to continue all the way back up. You know, it's nothing up here for us. You feel me? It's nothing up there for us. So we finna move down. So enter in on this trade right. Oh snap! And y'all can join the Discord server and look in the server if y'all don't believe me. But I called this one out as well. This is my last trade for the day. This is all before market open. So be with me here. So we had the trade right here. I think I entered in a little higher up, but it's cool. 3 contracts. I like to trade with 3 contracts. I aim somewhere down here. I only aim for like $2,000, so it had to be like 180. Yeah, so something like that. I think that's the exact trade. And yep, this is my trade right here. Boom. Boom. And this is also, I'm aiming for, some more buy sell side liquidity. You feel me? Of course, I'm expecting this to continue down to come all the way down here, but I'm looking for eternal liquidity that we could just sweep right now. This eternal liquidity that we can come in, and if we do push up, we'll sweep this liquidity before we push up, if that makes sense. So I entered in off of this trade here. Boom. And we New York Open, and boom, we dumped down like that and hit TP. Nigga, my dick was wet. I seen this trade and it was like it was just such a fire trade. You get what I'm saying? It was just such a fire trade because so much stacked on top of each other, and the way my mind was moving right here, I was patient. I didn't really rush this trade. You know what I'm saying? I didn't rush the trade, and I had a narrative. That's the main reason I won this trade, because I seen in the market. I seen that, hey, we want it to go down. You feel me? We want to go down and we want to take out London lows. That's for sure. You feel me? It's because we have the market has to balance itself. Okay. The reason we are climbing up like this and going up so high is because NASDAQ is trying to catch up with ES while ES is trying to stay in a little range. So for NASDAQ to catch up, ES has to range like this. So when the market tends to chop, that means there it is usually a SMT inside of the market because ES or NASDAQ are trying to catch up with each other. So because they move simultaneously with each other. That is why SMTs are so important, and because they can tell you a story. They can tell you where the market is going. If you don't have a narrative in the market, my nigga, you're cooked. You're not winning any trades. Well, you might win some trades because the market is unpredictable, but having a narrative would change your trading like forever, my nigga. Like it will have you look at it like here. We have the accumulation in this area, manipulation into a 5-minute fair value gap, also sweeping eternal liquidity, and next thing you know, we coming into a SMT diversion on ES. What are we going to do? We're going to dump. You feel me? That's the only thing that we can do. That's the only thing that we can possibly do is go down because we took out buy side liquidity. Now we aiming for sell side liquidity. It's that simple. You feel me? My butt itch. I don't know why I take baths, but it's all of this is so simple, bro. And you have to always be a student. You feel me? That's another thing. You always have to learn. I wasn't using the eternal liquidity when I started trading, but I will now because I see a lot of people use it. I wasn't using it. You know, I just wait for keyframes. That's why I lost this trade right here as well, because I was just waiting for keyframes to get swept. Like I was waiting for this high on London to get swept as well, so I can go in for a trade. But no, like if we look at this eternally, we were accumulating here. We're going to manipulate before we went down. Like right here, we accumulated, we had manipulation up here, and we went back down. You feel me? So you have to deepen your bag. You feel me? Deepen your bag. Don't stop learning. Look at all of these tabs on my freaking YouTube screen. Oh, this is exploding. Justin Warner. Oh, this is a motivation video. Hold on. Wife beater kid. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Motivation. It's okay. Yeah, see, just trading. Dang, his teeth. But yeah, that's all you have to do when you are trading. Have a narrative, have a reasoning on why the market is going to go in your direction, and then trade. Don't just go in the market and be like, oh, 1 hour fair value gap. You know, I see a 1 hour fair value gap. And this fair value. Nigga, you not gonna win no trades like that. Genuinely, I'm not even trying. Like, you're not gonna win no trades just by going off of concepts. You gotta have a reasoning on why the market would go down. If you have a reasoning, you're gonna win your trades. God loves y'all boys though. Catch y'all in another video. I'm gonna be posting a lot more in the name of Jesus. So see y'all soon.